All right, hello and good morning. It is 5:30 in the morning. Let's see what I'm doing here. I have to go to my settings. Every time I start YouTube from this Prism or from anywhere, you have to turn on the monetization part, and I never do. I need to turn it on. All right, so we'll keep it on, but we'll have to limit our express views to mainstream. Okay, it's on. Yeah, we have to limit our speech to, hell, I don't know, goody two shoes talk, I guess, or just limit it. Michael, good morning. Give me a second. I'm getting my YouTube thing hooked up. It's done. Okay. Now I can turn that laptop off. Yeah, I had to get my YouTube buttons clicked so I'm up and running properly. All right, good morning. 5:30. I took a boiling hot shower, got out, put on a t-shirt. I was thinking about shaving, then I didn't. I don't know why. I should probably shave because if I wait, you know how hard it is to shave and like tomorrow or the next day? Anyway, we'll wait and see. If I wait, that means I have to go to the barber. Or just use a razor here and just wear out. It'll wear out a blade in one day. The razors here are not of high quality. Coffee tastes extra good today. I don't know why. Not bad. I'm waiting on the cleaning guy to show up, see how he wants to determine what we're going to do about all the stuff he threw away. Moron. He acts like it's just, I'm sorry, it's not like that. You got to fix your problem. Yeah, you got to fix it. It ain't no I'm sorry type thing. It's like, hey. All right, let's go ahead and do these vitamins again. I wonder how many days I got left. Oh, they'll be done by this week. I'm trying to increase my vitamins until this was gone. I think it'll work. I think this will get me somewhere. I actually need to stay home from work for 2 days to let my leg heal. That's what I need to do. Yeah, I need to just sit right here for 2 days. Maybe I'll do that today. Maybe I'll call in. Because I keep re-injuring my leg during the day. I need to just lay down for like 2 days. Because I'm at the cap of getting over this nonsense. I'm getting close. Still a little painful, but I'm nearby. The dying, sharpest terror pain ended, so now we're climbing back to normal. Last night I went to bed early, and then at 9:30 this delivery guy starts harassing me. I waited on him the whole day, and I got the shoes that I ordered in, and it's a miracle they fit. These shoes came in. They fit really perfect, and they're, what's it called? They're fat toe, or what's that? Large toe box shoes. So they actually fit real good. And they're generic. All the brand names have been gone. There's no branding on it. There's only one mistake I see on this shoe. First of all, I'm going to call this a high-grade quality shoe. But, you know, your tennis shoes like Converse used to have like two little vent holes here and here, like a little hole, like it looked like a vent to let the air go in and out of the shoe. There's no vents on here. And when you're wearing like leather or PU or vinyl, shouldn't you have a vent? We'll see how it goes, but I'm thinking there should have been a vent. I could be wrong. I wonder if you can buy them vents, pop a couple in. It'll save me. We'll see. I'll wear them today, see if they're hot or not. Because if your shoes are cloth, you don't need those vents. Let me see. Are my other shoes got vents? No, they don't need a vent because they're canvas. They breathe naturally. Barracuda, what's up, bro? Barracuda from the great state of Tasmania. We're chilling. I'm doing not a whole lot. I already had breakfast, did all my chores. I had some other stuff I was going to do, but I decided to wait. Yeah, I was going to fix my gravel bike back to the way it used to be, but I didn't feel like doing it today. Not the ones with the USA flag. Did you get your USA flag ones? I got those already. They're all right. They're kind of narrow. I like fat-toed shoes. I think you'll find them a little narrow, too. They fit. There's no doubt they fit, but they're not the way I like them. Yeah, I got mine. Yeah, I got them. They're very light. I wouldn't really say there's anything wrong with them. The only problem I've noticed, hello from the great state of Tennessee, what's up? The thing that I noticed, Barracuda, is this here, the heel part is a little short. This should have been about a half-inch taller, to me. But maybe your size will be different. But they're nice. You can wear them with or without socks because they got, what's that called, cork in the bottom. Sharon, good morning. Bo Burban, hello. Yeah, so you could wear these without socks, I guess, but I always wear socks. Yeah, I don't really, I don't think I've ever really worn shoes without socks. I don't like it. I guess I could. I haven't really thought about it. Anyway, it's a super light shoe. And it's a perfect fit. It's just, I don't know, I like the wide toe shoes. But I love how light they are. They don't weigh nothing. They're like no weight at all. I just don't understand what you're supposed to do when you tie them. Do you just like cross this here under there? Or do you let the sides stick out? I don't understand that part. These are Hey Dude copies. They're probably original Hey Dudes just with no labeling. Most of the stuff you can buy, your brand names, you can buy without a label on Temu or AliExpress. It's the same factory. They just make them without the label. Sometimes you get screwed, but very seldom. Let's try this. And these are like 1/6 of the price. They're all right. I guess I like them. Yeah, they're okay. You get a set of wide toes coming. Yeah, that's all I wear is in wide toe shoes. These here, I'm not really into it too much. Oh, I don't have any branded shoes. All my shoes. Unfortunately, they don't make them in a size 14. Really? I don't know. They're EU sizes. You got to look at you got to go to like 20 different places to see how to get the size you need. They're light. They may have a size 14. Did you look on Temu? Just buy the ones on Temu. I don't know if they do or not. Family bootery shoes. Family bootery. Not, yeah, I guess so. They're definitely not your high-end 5-star athletic foot store where you pay $250 for a tennis shoe because you got a label that some dude who played basketball has the same label. A lot of people are into labels, though. Really, there's some weirdos into labels. Filipinos are very weird about it. They'd be poor as hell and go out and buy a Louis Vuitton purse. It's weird how addicted they are to it. My hip, today I'm moderately okay. Not better, but I'm managing. It'll start hurting once I move around. Let's see if we can find your shoes in a 14. Alright, the ones that you're looking for, you would want a 14. Is this the men's or women's? Let's see. What is this one? This is ladies. Nope, that's the ladies. Where's the men's? Oh, here's those Hey Dudes copies. The biggest they come is 47.5 on this site, and 47.5 is equal to U.S. size. Yeah, you're right. This, the biggest they come is no, they make 14 right here. They got them. Right there it is, size 48. So you need 48. Do they have any stock here? They got 47.5, which is 48. See, it says here, God, move your... It says here, 47.5 is 48. So they got them. If you want to try the Hey Dude copies, they're available in the 14. Do you remember Family Bootery at Rivergate Mall? Everybody knows old Family Bootery. Buying clothes here, though, it's kind of hard figuring out European, Americano, and Asian sizes. What did I pay for the ones that I got last night? If they don't fit them, I'm going to send them to Brian. Let's see here. What did I pay for these? I paid... Oh, the price went up. I didn't pay that much. Huh. Maybe I did. So I paid $160, which would be $40 for that tennis shoe. And the biggest size it comes in was 47. It don't come in 48. Not from this company. I think my Twitch will be back on in a couple of weeks. I haven't really checked it. It'll be on next couple of weeks. I do have a shipment coming today, maybe. Oh, come on, man. I have some pedals and some carbon sticker things I needed. Where are they? Yours was 60 Australian? Alright. I'm going to report you, get another ban. I think I was reported by AI, but I don't know. It's not like before. It don't really matter. It's not like it just pisses you off a little bit for a short, brief time. They're about to tear down Rivergate Mall and turn it into a mixed-use mall. I know you haven't been in America for a few years. Well, what I've noticed is malls, hey, here's size 14 in the wide toe shoes everywhere on this place. The newest shoes are at least 5 years old. I will wear they're falling off. I hear you. So there, hell, I'd like to have a pair of those. I want that color. Is this one canvas or not? I can't tell. I got the canvas ones, and they're hard to keep clean. Oh, this is the artificial leather ones. I may have to try some of these. I'll be damned. Anyway, I don't need no more shoes. I got 14 pairs of shoes. The last thing I need is shoes now. I did order another dress shirt and slacks this morning. A white shirt. My kid he lives with, he moved. The struggle is real when you have Fred Flintstone feet. The struggle is real if you're a big person, no matter what. It's really a headache. If your foot is above size 10, it's hard. Earl went to live with Marcelino here in Jabel. He ain't coming here no more. That's been a long time ago, like 6 months. You're behind. Yeah, my biggest problem, even after losing weight, my shoes I wear anywhere from 10.5 to 11.5, or maybe even 12. I don't know. It depends on the brand. But my biggest problem is my shoulders. The shirt, I don't know why, but apparently I have a big shoulders. And if I buy shirts to fit my shoulders, then it looks like I'm wearing a pup tent. I don't know if my shoulders are big or not. How do you measure your shoulders? How do you measure that? Let's see here. Where do you measure from? From here? From here to here. It's a 49. 49 to 50, I think. Let's put it on 50. It's 50. So I have 50 whatever shoulders. That's the problem. Most of them shirts come in like 45. So when you got size 50 shoulders, it's a headache. I know, I look like Dopey in the Seven Dwarfs. Then you get lucky, you can buy clothes. But if you got big shoulders, your shirts it's the hardest thing to buy. It's really a challenge. And then I can't wear tight shoes. I don't like tight shoes. I'm not going to train my foot to look like cross-eyed monkey foot. Did you guys see Joe's new girlfriend? I don't want y'all to laugh now, but Joe really loves her, and I think she loves him. Hold on, I'll show you. Oh, Cup of Joe got him a new girlfriend. He sent me a picture of her. She's a little rough, but I'm sure they'll make a good couple. Just a little on the rough edge. She's from the countryside. Old gal from the country. Nice gal, a personality to die for. What a great personality. She loves bananas. It's spring. I don't look like his mother. Anyway, I thought that was comical. That's who Joe's sending money to and chatting to right there. Oh. You like her hair. Isn't her hair beautiful? See, there's a good part of everybody. The hair is just really makes it. Well, I'm sitting here debating in my mind if I'm going to go to work or take one day to recover. I should go into work and sign a paper and take the rest of the week off. Give myself Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Give myself 4 days for recovery. The problem is I just don't like laying in bed 4 days. And I can't figure out, should my leg be cramped or should I put it up on a pillow? Really hard to decide what I'm supposed to do. And it's kind of weird. Doctor don't give you no advice what to do. He don't tell you nothing. You'd think he'd tell you, hey man, keep your leg elevated. Recover from my leg hurts again. My hip, my broken femur last week started acting up. I can barely even walk. The weekend I spent laying around, I couldn't move. I walked too much on Wednesday or Thursday and hurt myself again. I did too much too early. You been to see about your teeth? My teeth, I'm going to go get them all pulled out and replaced. But I can't do it while I can't have double pain. May as well have sore mouth and leg too. I couldn't handle both at the same time. This was last week while I was going to go to the dental thing and get my implants and my teeth fixed. But I can't do double pain. I can't handle both at the same time. So, could you imagine? Can't talk, can't walk. Oh my God, that would just ruin my life. But you know what? I could take 4 days off of work, plan to get my teeth fixed, plan to get recovery, and then that may give me enough time not to hurt so bad. It takes planning. Because my dental thing is going to be a long process. They got to drill holes, put in those metal things, and then later you come back and they put the teeth on the metal post. And then I need 3 or 4 caps. I need about 2 or 3 teeth put in and some ceramic, whatever they call it, porcelain covers. Not a good thing. Be like Joe. He went in there and they had to cut his bone down. Oh my God, I couldn't handle that. Do you remember Joe the day after surgery? He looked terrible. He made me scared. Joe just went through having his jawbone ground down so they could fix his teeth. He came home, he looked, oh my God, he looked like he'd been on fire and electrocuted at the same time. We called him the day after he got out of the hospital, remember? His hair was all up, looked like Bozo. Old boy was looking tough. I'd never seen him look that rough before. He was really rough. Super rough. You go in for just one procedure and find out you need 2 or 3 others just to get it fixed right. It is what it is. I guess I could go into work, fill out that paper, take a few days off. Yeah, I need to think about this. They offered me some kind of injection at the pharmacy. They have an injection that's legal here for pain. But I forgot to write it down. I wanted to see what it was before I started sticking myself with it. He has gold teeth are gummy. I don't know where he's at now. He got his jawbone cut down, and they were going to give him teeth. I don't know what they were doing. I didn't ask him the follow-up after I seen his surgery. I didn't ask him what's next. He's getting his teeth fixed. Hell, I could just shave, you know. I'm thinking maybe I should shave right now and think about going to work. Hell, it's hard for me to decide this nonsense. Let's go to the barber. I would if it wasn't 5:30 in the morning. It's 5:30 in the morning. It's almost 6 in the morning. He has to let his gums heal first. I figured he did. He had to let some healing happen before they can go to the next step. I have a new razor here. I could shave. Hell, I don't know. Yeah, let's check it out. Let's see with this new razor. It's not the best razor, and it's probably a copy, but let's see if it works. Oh my God. Grandma got to get up off his broken leg. Oh, my friend. Okay. Starting to look like Joe's girl. How'd you hurt your leg? I broke my femur in a bicycle accident. I crashed a bike on a cobblestone road. My feet were strapped into the bike, and all my body weight landed on my femur and broke it. I have now titanium rods in my leg. And the healing process, that's the largest bone in the body. It takes a while to heal. This happened 4 months ago. Yeah, I highly don't advise you break your femur. The recovery's a bitch. Yeah, if you break your femur, you got 1 month of bedtime, and then another month of trying to get better. You still got the sailboat? I do have the sailboat, but a guy talked to yesterday is coming to buy it next week. We'll see how it goes. Once we get paid, it'll be sold. It ain't sold yet, but yeah, it's sold. So it's sold, supposedly. But until the money's in the bank, nothing's sold. White man. All right. Now, which razor did I just open? This must be it. I decided to shave because if I wait another day, it's really hard to get it off. You know how it is when you let your beard go too long. Yeah, you let it go too long. Mine's very thick. I gotta go to the barber and they gotta straight razor it off. I can't. Does anybody remember who taught them how to shave? I don't even remember how. I don't never remember anybody telling me how to shave. Your dad learned by doing it with a comb. I don't know how we learned to do it. I know a lot of bloody teenagers learn to do it the hard way. You use one of them $1 one blade big razors, white and orange, you'll learn about blood work real quick. Those little big razors will damn near kill you. Marty, hello. I just shaved my legs one day. Really? I think I did a decent job. There we go. I barely have any eyebrows. I have, really got to draw them on. Why does that happen to women? I have aftershave, but I don't like to use that kind of stuff. I have a big bottle. I just don't like to use it. I'm not an aftershave kind of person. You got to have pills for the thyroid. Really? Slick as an onion. We're doing good. We got a couple of cuts, nothing major. Got a few mild skin abrasions that'll go away in a few minutes. Do you have meds for my thyroid? They make you feel like, do they? I don't understand what these meds they're giving you do. I got a little cut here, wait, here, and one here. Damn it. Well, you remember them old sticks you used to buy? They used to give you a little stick to put on your face where you have a cut, and it was like sticking a lit match to your face. It was terrible. I can't remember the name of those little shaving sticks. Oh my God, they were bad. You put that on that cut, and it was just like putting a fire on your face. I can't believe you got to take thyroid medicine. Look 20 years younger. Look all ready to take the rest of the week off. I don't think so. You can use flour or cornstarch to stop the bleeding. Yeah, you can get a little, some kind of corn powder. I don't have it in this room. It's in the other room. You have to take them too? Wow, a lot of people have thyroid medications. How do you know you have a thyroid problem? Yeah, how do you know about it? I don't understand how you know. How did you know you had some kind of a problem? I mean, did you feel sick? Did you have weirdness? How did they come about knowing, oh, you got a thyroid problem? You'll know, trust me, really. Yeah, but well, how did you know? Blood panel every 3 months, really. But I hear they start being very fatigued, couldn't stay awake. Oh, really? Well, I've heard people blame their fat because of their thyroid, and other people say they're skinny, and I've heard all sorts of things. Oh, it's a thyroid problem. I don't really know how you understand what really is a thyroid problem. There's so many rumors what one is. I can't lose weight. I got thyroid, so it's a blood work thing. All right. Well, that's good. I didn't know what they were. So something will show up in your blood work says, whoops, you got an issue, huh? Just the opposite, can't sleep. Oh, you can't sleep. Wow. There's a hyper and hypo. You're hypo. Okay. The hyper and hypo. I had my blood done and said it was that. Really? At least you can get diagnosed. I'm suffering with severe pain and they just tell me, go home, relax. At least you have an option. I have no option. I just have to suffer for a couple more months. I don't have any meds for this and I have no options. I'm on meds and I can't sleep at night. Really? Man, you know what helps me sleep? That works for me. Over the counter, little bitty tablet, little dissolves in your mouth. These work. Melatonin. It works. It's such a speck little powdery tablet. You can buy them at the damn vitamin store. There's no pharmacy or nothing. But this works. It actually works. I had melatonin. It didn't work for you? Huh. Worked for me. I don't take it very often. I very seldom take it. You only get a few per bottle. Maybe on a weekend I would take it. That's about it. Melatonin's in a lot of foods naturally. You can just take the foods. I don't know what they are. What food has natural melatonin? Let's check this out. We need some data research. Thank God for Google. We need some data research. If you don't take melatonin, where does it come from? Let's see what we can find out. We're going to try to find out what foods naturally have melatonin. Okay, we want to go here. What foods have what we got here? What's the answer on the melatonin from the old Google? Food naturally containing melatonin include tart cherries, nuts, pistachios, almonds, walnuts, eggs, fish, milk, mushrooms, tomatoes, grapes, bananas, and oats. I eat eggs every day, so I probably do not need to take melatonin. Yeah, I would think I should not be taking that. Bananas, yeah. Why do we eat eggs in the morning? Yeah, it seems weird, doesn't it? It makes you sleepy. You should probably eat them at night. Fish. Oats, rice. I don't eat none of that. Okay. Oh, you alcoholics, you're lucky. Olive oil, wine, and beer has melatonin. So you got alcoholics. That's how come you can sleep so well. No blueberries. They're not on the list. They don't do it. They do not have it. The only berry is goji berries. Goji, or however you say that. Goji. Berries are not on the list. I take 150 micrograms of levothyroxine sodium. Huh. Oh, that's what you guys are taking for your thyroid problem. All right, so melatonin is naturally in eggs. So you're right. Why eggs should be for dinner, not for breakfast. Wake up for work, drink coffee, and then eat some eggs, fall back to sleep. Des has a thyroid issue also. Really? Well, Barracuda, you're the first dude. I never known a man to have a thyroid issue. I never heard of that before. You're one of the few. I always hear ladies complaining they got thyroid issue, but for men, I never really heard that. I got a couple little scrapes and cuts. And that was a brand new razor. If I tried to do that with a used razor, I'd be looking like I've been bit by a shark. Mine improved after COVID. Really? Huh. Interesting. I don't know anything about it. Whatever your doctor says, good luck. Men and women can have it. Yeah, but you never hear about a man having it, really. Barracuda's the first one I ever heard that said he had thyroid problem. I hear it from ladies all the time. But for men, I'm waiting for my face not to bleed, and then I'll put on my dress shirt. Man, I lost my fingernail clippers again. Where the hell do my fingernail clippers keep going? Thyroid is like the main electrical system in your body, is it? I don't really know much about it. I do know that somewhere in this house, my fingernail clipper has. Maybe I put it in the other room. Let's go check. I don't like nothing. I want to clip my nails. You have to take meds for it. There's no natural stuff, huh? It's always a medical thing required. There's no natural thyroid-like foods. See if my thing is here. Nope. Not here. Do you remember when you were about 14, 15 and rode straight into the middle of the biker gang while we were on bicycles? You were camping with me and the parents. I don't really give much thought. I can't remember what I did, but I know what you're saying. Probably did. Hell, I don't know. I've been around so many people. I remember going camping. It was so cold I couldn't breathe. That's all I remember. Damn cold. That's what I recall. I remember how cold it was. It was like freezing cold. That's all I remember. I can't remember anything else. All I can remember is how cold it was. It was too cold to go. That's all I recall. Freaking cold. Yeah, I know it's you, because who else would go camping? Yeah, I know it's you because I didn't go camp with nobody else's family. I remember it being freezing damn cold, though. God, it's cold. Man, I can't find my fingernail clippers. Man, I think my cleaning dude is kleptomaniac. He done stole my buttons and I caught him with that. Now, my fingernail clippers are nowhere to be had. Really, this is absurd. Really, I think dude must be taking stuff. How can I keep losing? Really, how can I can't keep losing things like that. There's nobody here but me. Before I could blame it on the cat. Now there's just no way stuff just disappears. Hell, I can't even walk around. I'm on crutches and a walker. I believe old boy's doing something. Something wrong with him. Anyway, now I got to cut my nails the hard way. I hate this thing. In a boat, not a bode. Oh, in a boat. Hell, I don't know. I can't think right now. I got to cut my nails with scissors. I would hide them. Kind of hard to do. I tell you what, it's harder than hell to cut your fingernails with scissors. But I'm doing it. I tell you that, this is a challenge. Trying not to cut my finger off. But I'm getting her done. I'm taking it slow and careful. Oh my God. This is damn hard. This is really not easy. I'm almost done. I did it. Didn't get hurt. I did it. Didn't get hurt. Thank goodness. You got to get back into gaming. Yeah, I need to. There's a lot of cheap indie games. I'll get back into gaming sooner or later. Okay, how's my face doing? What kind of powder do I have? Delicate Skin Powder. Let's try this for my cuts. I feel like a geisha girl. My belly got in the way and I had to hold my breath, lean down, and chop as much as I could, really. I'll wipe this off with a wet towel once the blood kind of stops. This is some kind of Saba medical stuff, clinical skincare tested. Apparently it's a delicate skin, reduces the effect. It's something, apparently it's a good one, I guess. Or it's a bunch of stupid words on a bottle that don't mean anything, I don't know. It's for ass chapping. Yeah, it says that. It's for rubbing and chafing. Reduces chafing. It's a very common product for men to use on their cheeks. They use it during oral stimulation on the female gender. It keeps the man's cheeks from getting chaffed. You know what I mean? There's a lot of uses for it. It's not just for the baby's butt. Many of men suffer with with this chaffing right here, and this cures that. Yeah. I'm just telling you. I hope they use that on dolphins first to check it's safe. I'm sure they use it on puppies and dolphins somehow. Well, I got my nails okay. I can't believe I was able to get that done. I feel good about that. But now I have a secondary concern. That old boy took my stuff. We need to have a down to earth talk to that guy. There's things that I'm not happy with. What the hell is this? Oh hell! What are these here for? I don't remember these. Oh, here's the glasses that my insurance company pays for. Check it out. I forgot all about these. What about these? Are they all right? This is what insurance pays for. They have a line. The insurance don't pay for progressives. They're all right? Hell, they work good. I just got to read through my nostrils. I wonder what brand they are. I forgot all about these. Better than the old man. Like, really? These are brand new. I just never wore them because I didn't like the line. They're perfect. No scratches or anything. Hell, I think we'll wear them. Let's try them out today. See if I can wear them. I find shit every day I forget I have. Thank God. Yeah, I forgot I had these. They're new. Look younger. Well, I guess I'll go to work. I'm going to work. I'm not going to suffer. I'm going to wait. Maybe let's see how work goes today. If my leg really hurts, I'll take a couple days off. Let's go in here and get dressed for work. I need to get some stuff started before it becomes holidays. So they look better in these. Okay, cool. Hallelujah. Praise his name. Freaking suffering like a dog. Really. I'm suffering. Okay, you guys look over here for just a minute. I'm going to put on some clothes. I should put on clothes and then turn it around. You don't want to see me anyway. Better than the goggles, huh? I believe you need to take a vacation for your leg. I think so. I think it'll help heal it. Take my walker this time. I may do that. Boy, I love these new socks. I don't know what brand they were, but damn, they're nice. That's a good, comfy sock. Quality, feels good. Yeah, I like a pink shirt. I don't mind it. Picking my right leg up, putting on a sock and a shoe is a struggle. It's like I'm moving a leg that hadn't moved in months. Oh my God, it's hard. Whew. Oh. Whew. At least I can put on a shoe and a sock. I couldn't even touch my leg for 2 months. I couldn't even get down near my leg. I couldn't touch it. I couldn't even put on a sock. Do you wipe the powder off your face? Yeah, I won't forget to do that. I couldn't put on a sock or a shoe for 2 months. I couldn't even begin to put on anything. It was so hard. I'd have to hold it out there and poke my toe through it, and oh my God, it was hard. Oh my God, I think I feel comfy. I wonder if I should tuck in the shirt or not. I don't really like to tuck in a shirt. You know? I'm not really a tuck in the shirt kind of guy. Okay, let's go into Okay, I look like, this is the same way I dressed in the 1980s and 90s. Check it out. Same exact style. If I can walk. See what the weather's like. Oh hell, it's cold. It's really cold. Jeez Louise. It's really cold. Wow. wonder if I can tuck my shirt in. Your birthday's in January. Good. Miami Vice style. We really don't talk about birthdays. I haven't heard nobody talk about a birthday since we were children. I can't get a temporary handicap permit. I'm dying. I can't get one. I don't know why. I could use one for 2 more months. I'm trying to think if I should wear a belt or not. I don't really like to wear a belt. I think we're going to try not to wear a belt. I don't like to tuck in my shirt and wear a belt. That's just not something I like to do. But it probably would look better, huh? Sharon? Sharon, what do you think? Should I wear a belt? You might, in case your pants fall down. My pants don't fall down. If they do, I don't mind. I'm just worried about looks. My pants fall down. If you're observant, hell, it don't bother me. I don't think so. Yeah, my pants fall down. You never know. I may help somebody out was in the down mode. Somebody having trouble with it, with frustration of that nature. Armand, good morning. Anyway, it's another day. I don't want to wear the jacket now. I'll get too hot, so we'll wait until we get ready to go. What time is it? 6:40. We got 30 minutes before we need to go. Trust me, I would clip it. I can't remember the last time my pants fell down. I've been known a few times about Randy. He never worried about the looks there. Yeah, I don't really care. I don't really care if my privates fall out. The last time I showed the whole family my privates on a Christmas or Thanksgiving, no, it was Christmas dinner. The whole family was laughing. I told you the story. I was sitting in the living room floor playing with the TV and my gonads were laying out on the floor. Prayers I need. I'm hurting lately, man. It's terrible. I am suffering. And I've been suffering for 4 months, but not as bad as lately. Anyway, we'll be repaired before you know it. This man bra for the night of the raging. Yeah, I should wear underwear. I just don't like to wear underwear. That's another issue. I don't like to wear underwear. Yeah, I need to travel to Cebu soon, but I can't travel when I'm like this. I was almost better 6 days ago and headed to Cebu. Now, I guess I'll have to wait. Let's see how it feels in the next 2 weeks before I do any changes. You know what? I am going to try to see what my belt will look like. Hold on. Oh, hell. How am I going to walk in there and get it? No! What color is it set at? The belt is set for brown. I need to change it to blue. How do I do that? Oh, you do it like this. Uh-huh. All right. I need to turn this around. That way you don't see my... I don't want to accidentally show my privates and get banned. Would that suck? Belt's a little loose. I think I need to go down a little. It's not too bad. Okay. I don't know if I like a belt or not. All right, we are. Whew, I can barely walk. You look like you're going somewhere. Yeah, I go to work. That's work. Got to go to the office. I got to earn that money. We work. I work because I do not want to live in poverty. I could retire, but it's not enough. Yeah, I don't want to. I will not retire broke or with a little bitty pension. Thank God for the internet. You know why? Thank you, Myrna. What I've noticed on the internet, on like Philippine expats and other websites, a bunch of old dudes have retired somewhere on a little bitty Social Security, and all they do is bitch about how much things cost and how much is this and oh my God. And they're all living month to month. Can I get my check? Is my check going to be late? I'm not going to live like that. So after observing all these people living that way, I don't want to live like that. It's crazy. Oh, the check is late. Oh, my bank deposit. Oh, that cost $1 more than yesterday. Yeah. A bunch of cheap old Charlies, man. I'm not going to live like that. I'd rather work than live like a cheap Charlie. That's just not me. And I like to do shit. I like to travel. I don't want to retire on some little old check, barely making it. I'm just not ready for that. I don't see how people do it. I don't want to live like that. Worried about every little penny and every little dime and everything's a headache. Oh, or a roof. Can't get a roof. Don't have no money. Everything. I don't want to live like that. There was a dude wanting to know how he can finance a motorcycle or a car. Could you imagine being retired, moving from the Western world to the Philippines, and you don't have enough money to buy a car? Can you imagine? You've moved your whole life to the other side of the planet and you don't have enough money to buy a car. I hated being forced to retire. Now you're used to it. Your wife still works though. You're not solo retired. But these dudes, old dudes, move across the planet and live like a cheap Charlie and wondering how they can get a car. And then you'll see them online. Does anybody know where I can get a good used car? Yeah, I'm looking to finance this or that. Could you imagine moving on the other side of the planet and not even owning a house? So these dudes got like $1,000 a month and they don't even own property. So now half their money is going to go to the house, minimum. I could never do that. I couldn't imagine waking up and having to move across the planet and not own a home. It's just weird how they can live like that. you're the best cleaner. It's okay. Your wife works. You still got something going on. But I see these guys, though, bitching and moaning about every $1. But they should work online, some kind of part-time job or something, if they're living life that hardcore. And what's even worse is, I think they get married to ladies that are younger than them that don't understand how poor these guys are. I think it's too late once they're married. They realize, oh, he's poor. But, of course, his poverty is a lot less than other people's. Thamers, what's up? Good morning, Thamer. How is everyone else doing today? Mr. Cole wants to know, what's up, everybody? Sanam, Thamer. Whoop, whoop. Everything's manageable today. Nothing overly exciting. I'm trying to think if I should take the pain tablet or not. Do I really need it? I think I just should suffer and not worry about it. I'm scared to death to take the pain medicine for my legs. It's not the real medicine. What is that stuff? I'm scared to take these now. I don't want to take too many. Should I take it? What about your kidney? I haven't taken it in days. I'm kind of scared. I don't want to have a damaged kidney. I'll take one. I think I'll just take one. My biggest fear is I don't want to damage my kidney. Damn, I don't have water in here. All right, I just won. Hopefully it'll be all right. I've taken vitamins. I took my one pill. I think I'm good to go for the day. I got my nails clean. I got the powder off my face. We're good to go. This is the week now where I only eat one meal a day. We're going to be suffering this week. Actually, for the next 30 days, I'm going to do one meal a day, breakfast only. I'm going to be suffering later today. Woo! I'm going down to one meal a day in the mornings for the next 30 days. It's a challenge. You know, if you get new kidneys, they don't remove the old ones. They push them one side. Do they? Never heard of that. I heard they do the same thing if you have to have a male private implant. They just keep the one hanging there and they put the other one right next to it. Is that true? You go in there and get one of them implants, it's going to be one that don't work and one that's kind of there. How's that work? I seen it on YouTube. What, a man with two privates? Or are you talking about kidneys? I'm talking about a man with two privates. Imagine if you had two privates. It'd be annoying, wouldn't it? I almost zipped one of them up, not alone having two of them there. Oh, your old kidneys. Okay. Your old kidneys would rot? See, she says your kidneys would rot. So what you've seen on YouTube is this true? Now Barracuda wants me to ask some kind of a question. I got to get online, see. All right. Do they you get a new one? No, surgeon. Oh, Sharon, they do. They leave them. Check it out. Right there it goes. I just asked ChatBeach AI. That's the answer. No, surgeons usually leave your old, non-functioning kidneys in place during the transplant. Ex-surgery, it's left there. I'll be damned. I would have never thought that. That's almost as bad as getting a divorce and leaving your wife in the house. That's crazy. They don't cause any problem unless they become infected. Huh. Never heard of such a thing. Strange. Man, I can't get used to these glasses. See these glasses? Can you see that line? I've been wearing progressive so long that this line is like really hard. I guess I'll wear him, hell. Well, Bear's right for one time. He's right. Old boy ain't as dumb as he looks. Be careful. Can't judge a book by its cover. He definitely not as dumb as he looks. Hell yeah, the bird. There you go. Old boy been doing some studying. He knows what's up. Can't be pulling no BS on Bear. He's well studied. Be like me. I waste most of my time just looking at documentaries that have nothing to do with anything I'm interested in, just to learn stuff. I learn something every week. I watch some of the... Oh my God. Let me see if I can find it. What do you guys think about this BS? Oh my God. Where is this at? Where's that at, damn it? I'm kind of confused about these old Bibles from Ethiopia. Do you guys believe in any of that crap? The Akhenaten people and all this. The Bibles from the original Bibles that were in Ethiopia. Before the Church of England got a hold and changed the Bibles. Is anybody familiar with this? The Anakanakan or Nikanakan people? These words written 5,000 years ago from Assyria, and also the Syrian. It's not Syrian, it's not Assyrian, but maybe it is Assyrian people's 5,000-year-old tablets. Is that just like really nonsense? Have you looked into that? I've watched some documentaries about that in the evening before I sleep. I just don't know. It seems like a lot of BS. I can't tell if it's true or not. It makes you think. I don't know. I think it's kind of like the Bigfoot thing, you know? We know there's no such thing as Bigfoot. They got me going. I was watching that late night documentary about them old Anuka people. I was going, where in the hell did they come up with the Anuka? Apparently, what the heck is an Anuka? Man, you got to look it up. Let me see. I'm looking for my history. Where's my YouTube history? Hold on. Let's go to my YouTube history and figure out what I was watching. I've been watching all sorts of stupid stuff. I get laying in bed, you know. Okay, where's my YouTube history? Let's see what I've been watching. YouTube history, here it is. My YouTube history. I watched something about mind-blowing facts of the universe, tuna cutting, pray for the enemy. Let's see, No. The James Webb Telescope. Oh, here it is. The Sumerians. Have you watched this stuff about the Sumerians? Apparently they found all their writings. It's 5,000 years old. They got some weird stories. This couple traveled through Cambodia. Where is the Anukin people? I didn't watch all this. That must have been on autoplay. Okay, where's the Anukin people? Cole uses my account, so there's no commercials. He'd been watching a story about this guy, that reality show. Damn, Cole, you watched a lot of stuff. Where's the damn Anukin stuff? I'm sure I watched it on YouTube. Where is Anukin? I'm going to find it here in a minute. Hell, it was hours long. I watched that some bitch. I turned it on when I laid down. I didn't know it was an hour and 58-minute documentary. That's very interesting. The Year of Civilization. This is the good documentary. This documentary actually happened in 1177, when the Bronze Age collapsed. And it's exactly what's happening to Western Europe today. The same situation. That's very interesting when you look at the two. Cole's been watching the hell out of that series. I don't know where it went. Is this it? Cinematography? No. 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 No, I didn't watch none of that. I can't believe it's not here. Where did I watch that? I wonder why it's not in my history. Huh. Oh, the gas chamber. I don't know if you've seen that. That's crazy. How half the time it doesn't even work. P-Hub? I don't know how I watched it. Melatonin made me see dragons. No, man, I watched a whole documentary about this Anukin, and it was such deep BS. I can't figure out where it is. How else would I have watched it? I wouldn't have watched it any other way. I don't watch any other videos anywhere. I don't know how I watched it. Huh, it's not in my history. I wonder what happened. The Anukin are gone. I know I watched that 2 nights ago. What's this date? This can't be right. I know I watched it 2 days ago. There's something going on with my history. Where is this at now? Videos that I watched. I watched this whole thing about the universe. That's these are fall asleep videos, they call them. These about space and about different time eras. This guy's interesting. Cole started watching him, then I started watching him. He just flies everywhere. The James Webb, what they've discovered. This was interesting. The Sumerians. They're claiming humanity started 5,000 years before we say humanity started. Cole deleted it or half-assed stole your video. I don't know what happened to it. I just watched it once and it was so confusing. I just gave up. It was just way off kilter. It was so strange that I couldn't handle it no more. I can't believe it's not here though. Huh. The Great Plague of London. We already know that. Yeah, I don't know what happened. That's strange. Huh. Very odd. You know what? I may have blocked it because I thought it was such BS that I probably blocked the channel. I think that's what I did. It was so deep in BS, I blocked the channel. They started talking just utter nonsense. I think I blocked it. That's probably what happened. After about an hour, I found it to be so much BS, I blocked it. Yeah, I'm sure I blocked it. Yeah, I blocked it. It turned out to be so much BS, I just blocked it. Okay. There's nowhere else. Did I watch it on Facebook? How do you see what you've seen on Facebook? Where does that at? Is there like a history on Facebook? Did I watch anything here? No, here. Wait, what's this? The moment everything changed. No. I didn't watch it here, I guess. Oh, I love this bike. Damn, I want this bike. I don't need it, though. I'm too old now. God, that bike's sexy. I love that bike right there. That's the sexiest bike I've ever seen. You thought he was full of BS, but he's correct. He is correct. Yeah, I don't see it here. I guess I didn't watch it here. Huh. Yeah, I guess I didn't watch it here. That's kind of strange, though. Let's see if I blocked it. Damn, now I'm wondering what happened. I must have blocked it. How do you spell Anuka? Let's see if I can figure out how to spell it. Nukin? No. Anuka? No. How do you spell it even? Anukin. Anukin. How would you spell Anukin? Anukin. Anukin people. Let's see if that does anything. No? It's not there. I don't even know how to spell it. Yeah, I'm not spelling it right. Put in Ethiopia. Ethiopia. Ethiopia Bible. Ethiopian Bible, the oldest Bible in the world. Ethiopian Bible. Book of Enoch. That's one thing I don't know about that either. Have y'all looked at that? Book of Enoch? Most of this has been debunked. Has nobody studied to see if they're real? Now, this dude is far-fetched. I can't watch this guy. This Billy Carson dude, oh man, he believes in some far-fetched BS, all based on these missing books of the Bible or something. The Book of Enoch. His stuff is way off scale. He's a trip. I can't handle it. It's too much. I don't know how I watched about the Nook and Nook. Yeah, I don't pay any attention to that stuff. Anyway, I can't figure out. I guess I deleted it because it was such BS. This whole Nook and Nookin people. I watched like an hour and a half, and then after watching it, it was just felt like total BS. So I probably just blocked that channel. Usually when something seems like really far off, I block it. Yeah, I don't mind it for entertainment, but I ain't going to sit there and let them feed me propaganda every day. Man, I don't like these glasses. Are these too big? Sharon? I really don't like these small ones because that line is driving me crazy. See that line in the bifocal? I hate that line. Are these too big or are these better? Or these are just the right size? And the reason I'm asking is I'm going to have some new glasses made. If these are good, I'll have these made with the proper lenses. Or something similar. I wonder how long it'll take me. Does anybody here wear bifocals? And how long did it take to get used to them? Maybe I just got to get used to it. The ones in your hand are better. Yeah, I got to get used to this, though. I'm not used to it. Let's try again. I wonder how long it's going to take me. Okay, we'll bring them both. We'll just figure it out. I don't wear them. I have progressive. Yeah, but I have these are progressive, but these were the ones that the insurance pays for. I didn't have to pay no extra to get these. I should check again. This was a few years ago. Anyway. All right, let's go to work. The frames are nice. You'll get used to them. I'm going to wear them. Let's see if I can get used to it. Okay, we're going to work. I'm going to turn off the broadcast because it's on my tablet, and I don't feel like carrying the tablet and doing a switch over. Thank you, folks, for being here on this morning chitter chat, rit rat, whatever you want to call it. I'm headed to work. I'm going to start my day. And let's hope it all goes well. Everyone have a wonderful day. Maybe make the lines invisible. Yeah, I'll see about that. All right, folks, have a good day. Everybody have fun, man. Barracuda, you got it. Remember, Barracuda's the smartest guy in the room today. Don't forget it. He gets 2 gold stars for today's performance. Barracuda has proven a fact that you did not know. When you get a new kidney, they don't remove the old one. Who would have thought? Good information right there. We learned something today from Dr. Coda. Can you go along with driving and see to find a good parking spot? No, I can't, because I'm not going to carry this. It's too much to carry. All right. See you folks later. Bye.